Evening skies should be clear tonight here in Miami. Major League Baseball on the show is next. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. They'll have their work cut out for them as they face the Rookie of the Year in 2013 for the National League, Cuban-born right-hander Jose Fernandez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Mike Trout will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And this time of year is really starting to catch up with these guys now. They've been fairly lifeless here in these past few games. Bullpen's tired, starters are tired. Heck, everybody's tired. But you've got to find a way to push through it.
Here comes another 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Just looking to try and get on base to start things out. Set the tempo for the game to come. But he had no answer for that curveball at all.
Here's Matt Carpenter. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 261 the average coming into action here. 7 homers, 39 driven in. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Sanchez will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Just starting things out here in South Florida. Here's the 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Nope.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Here comes a 2-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Two out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Daney will make the catch to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Christian Yelich will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, the left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, they're in a stretch right now where it seems like all the breaks are really going their way. The only trouble with that is things tend to even out over time, so we'll see how long they can keep riding this hot streak.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
A 2-1 offering. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. The pitch. Ball 1. The 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. Here comes a 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And even though it's still the first inning, you can already tell he's going to be a force out there on the mound. He's got that glare in his eyes.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. We've played an inning. No score. Nate Walker will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. One, two. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Stepping in now, number 5. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here's the 1-0. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
And this is fouled at the plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here comes the 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And he's saying, give me a
The catcher,
break.
number
I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Yadier Molina will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Go Marlins!
Now here's the first pitch. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. Comes set, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Way outside, 1-2.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, just in case he's thinking about it.
The right-hander deals on 1-2, and he struck him out.
And here's the 4-pitch sequence again on show track. You'll notice it's all hard stuff early in the count. First 3 pitches, then he pulls the string on him here on pitch number 4, and down he goes.
Into the box now, Kenny Reardon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Let's go, Marlins!
Fernandez readying the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now the 1-2, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Garrett Jones will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Garrett Jones.
Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Here's the pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? The relay.
Well, you know, he does have a long way to go to get to this ball, but geez, once you get there, catch it. I think he's going to tell you that he should have caught that ball, and the official scorer, he's going to agree with him too. He's going to get smacked with an error.
Jordanie Valdispien will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So You can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready, now the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle, knee high, he barehands it. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Here's the first offering. Landon Sanchez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The next pitch. Grounded sharply here and through into right field. And that becomes the first hit for either side here so far.
Batting 7th, second baseman,
Rafael Furcal will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now the first pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. We played 2 full. Miami's out in front, 1-0. Johnny Peralta is ready to go here as we begin the third.
The left fielder, number 29, Johnny Peralta.
Now here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
1-1 on the way. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Into the box, Justin Verlander. Fouled straight back. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now the 3-1 home. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Mike Trout will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. First pitch to him. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Here's a 1-0. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Runners on first with one down. Ready now on 1-1. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here he comes on 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Full count offering on its way. Fouled back. A payoff pitch one more time. And he misses again here. It's ball four. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with one away.
Matt Carpenter will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Come on. 1-0 on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Here comes the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
Two. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. First and second now, 1 man out. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Payoff pitch coming. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 3-2 one more time. There's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Boy, that's just a great at-bat right there. It's going to load the bases now, and it's also going to increase the blood pressure of that man out there on the mound. To use up that many pitches and still wind up walking a guy, well, he's going to need to find that focus again in a hurry.
Michael Lee will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Let's get him down right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
The 1-0. Chopper foul. Now the 1-1. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Oh, nowhere to put him. You can't walk him. You can't pitch around him. So he has to come in with something right here. And boy, this guy was just lying in the weeds waiting for this pitch. And this is the big salami right here.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Nate Walker. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, he's going to have to straighten himself out here pretty quickly, or he's going to be in danger of coming out of this ball game.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Number 5 will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
The 1-1 home. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
Ready with the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 2-2 offering. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Valdispien for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jeff Mathis will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Jeff Mathis.
Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Jose Fernandez will be the batter. First pitch on the way. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
In is Christian Yelich, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now the 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. He'll go back to the dugout leading 4-1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Here's the 2-1 pitch. swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And a reach, but no real shot there for call. It's a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Kenny Reardon will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Kick him off first base. Let's go.
He's set. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here comes a 1-2, and he got him.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number one.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 with one away. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Redbirds down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Jordanie Valdispien will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Jordanie Valdispien.
First offering on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 2-2 home. And this is hit well towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner. But that slider so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
1-0 pitch now. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. The 2-1 home. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Two pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by it.
Here's Garrett Jones now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt, 1-2 now.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-2. Got him.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Jordanie Valdispien will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He waits, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch is high, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good time to run right here. 2 strikes, 2 outs. If he gets thrown out, you let the guy start off the next inning with a fresh count. Instead, as it is, now he's got a shot at a 2-out RBI.
Here's the 1-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Justin Verlander will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The pitcher number
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the fifth. That has to be a concern.
The pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Jose Fernandez. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Carter Capps is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Mike Trout will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now the first pitch. A fastball here, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hitters count 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
4 runs, only 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. The 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Three-two pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. The second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Oh, it's just so nice to be able to bring in a reliever that can get you a ground ball. Sure enough, first batter he faces, he gets him to hit the ball on the ground, and it turns into a very important double play.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Come on, Marlins.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Landon Sanchez will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Center fielder, Landon Sanchez.
First pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
So 1-1. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes on 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the table setter, Rafael Furcal. Now here's the first pitch. Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Jeff Mathis.
Jeff Mathis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, this was right to the catcher's glove. I mean, he hardly moved, but he was just set up a little too far off the plate to get the call.
Now the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it 4-1. Michael Lee will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the 3rd inning of the ballgame as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. And here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Now the 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, number 5. And this is fouled straight back. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, and his great season continues. That's home run number 20 now. So that's going to put him in the 2020 club this year. And I got to tell you, he's not done.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Six runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. 1-0 on the way. 2-0 now.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, not hit all that well out towards Stanton and right. And there's the second out of the inning.
I think that's a situation where he just wasn't ready for the fastball, and it got on him too quickly and just hits a lazy fly ball to right.
In now, Kenny Reardon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Kenny Reardon has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. The 1-0 pitch. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
1-1 on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes the 1-2. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to Peralta at second, and that'll end the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Marlins 1. Donovan Solano is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Fouled back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
Now the 2-1. In there, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here comes a 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Verlander deals the 3-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Christian Yelich will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here he comes on 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Three-two, here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The next 3-2. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Echevarria will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order. They trail 6-1. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Jason Bowman is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Justin Verlander will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Pitcher, Justin Verlander.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to do is put a guy on base right before you got to face a great slugger at the plate. Well, that ain't going to make things easier.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Come on, Drew, open your eyes. Come on now, let's stay here.
The next pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Here comes the 2-0. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Nobody out, runner on first. From the stretch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And you know he doesn't want to follow up that hit by pitch with a walk to the next guy. So if I'm hitting, I'm sitting dead red fastball on 3-1.
Now the 3-1. On a gift of a swing there, it's 3-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Sanchez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here's the first offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. The 4th they've hit into tonight. My word. And that one ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Garrett Jones will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
All right, Jones, take it out of the park. Let's get the runner across.
First pitch coming. In there, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Move him over.
Pause, now the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap, and it's going to get down and should be extra bases. Rounding third is Stanton heading for the plate. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
Well, you know what? Not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Let's go, guys.
Into the box, Jordanie Valdispien. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
The 1-0 home. And he misses again, 2-0.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. The 2-2 one more time. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And the runner is in from second.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Rafael Furcal. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Not much success for these guys through the first 6, but it appears they found the key to unlock their opponent here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's pretty common when you start getting into your 3rd time around against a guy. They've got a much better idea of how to attack him, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Let's go, fish.
Runner at second here with one man out.
Let's go now, Ruffy.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Little base hit here, that's all. You can do it.
The 3-1 pitch. And a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Verlander deals the 3-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Stepping in now, Jeff Mathis, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 1-0. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
One more of those, and that'll get the tying run to the plate. He does not want to do that.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Yeah, this is real trouble now. You had that comfortable cushion to start the inning. Now, after the walk, that means the tying run's going to come to the plate. They've got to be thinking, how did this game get away from us?
And a pinch hitter about to be summoned from the dugout, and it's the guy who led the majors with 22 pinch hits in 2008. Greg Dobbs will get the call. And that misses ball 1. Not a lot of bite on that thing right now, is there?
No, it's spinning, but it's not really dropping. That's a bad combination.
One 1-0 on the way. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
A big pitch here, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Here now the 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cards lead it 6-3.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for the
pitcher entering
Marlins,
now, and it'll be the very
64,
hard-throwing right-hander Henry Rodriguez. Michael Lee will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's a 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Now the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Here comes a 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Here's the 2-2 home. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Oh, and his great year just keeps going on and on. Like you say, that's home run number 40 on the year now. He's definitely making a case to be in the running to take some hardware home at the end of the season.
Sam LeCure is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Sam LeCure.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen.
Batter number 7, shortstop.
In now, Nate Walker, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first, and this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Number 5 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Comes set. Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Another 0-2 coming. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. He's set. Now the pitch. And this hits off the glove of Mathis as he can't hang on. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
What's most surprising here is that this is a catcher noted mainly for his defense. He can't find the handle on this one, and that's going to go as a passed ball.
2-2 pitch on the way. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball call, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Mike Dunn will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Mike Dunn.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Kenny Reardon waits on deck. Here it comes, 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That probably should have been a strike, but 3-0, sometimes you don't get that call. He puts a man on here on the 4-pitch walk.
Into the box, Kenny Reardon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Come on, Marlins.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Now the 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
A 2-1 offering. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 2-2 offering. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Three and 2, here it is. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's the third strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Ready now on 1-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And that'll push the lead to 5 now as it becomes an 8-3 game. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so one run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 8-3. Christian Yelich will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Any question in your guys' minds about bringing the starter back here for the 8th inning?
I would have thought 7 innings would have been enough, but knowing this guy, he may have talked his manager into letting him stay and go out there for 1 more inning.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
The 1-1 home. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, he absolutely needed that one. I mean, he's staring the old sombrero right in the face, but he puts a good swing on the ball there and gets himself a base hit.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jordanie Valdispien will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First offering on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
1-1 pitch on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. Borges will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now the 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. This ball's grounded foul. Here comes the 2-1. Here's a ground ball to first. To second for one. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Garrett Jones will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on him, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here's the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-1 coming. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Here's the full count offering. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. The next 3-2. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. A.J. Ramos will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
44, A.J. Ramos. Now playing left field and batting the first spot, number 11.
Peter Borges will step in now.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Peter Borges.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And now a pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
3-1 on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Not even the fastball can find the zone here, and he's run it to 3-0. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here, because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here he comes, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Michael Lee is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. Now here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cards leave 1, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Jordanie Valdispien will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time.
Shortstop, Jordanie Valdispien.
Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Landon Sanchez will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Here it comes. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
And the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field, and he'll have himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Into the box now, Rafael Furcal standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. From the stretch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. The 1-1 pitch to Furcal. Hit hard on the ground is short. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
All smiles in that clubhouse again. Their 8th consecutive victory. It's not often you run across a streak like that, so these guys are definitely enjoying it while they can.
So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 8-3. Good night from Miami.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. His record is now 11-3. The loss goes to Jose Fernandez, his 14th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.